So, fellas, what is your initial take of the Nica Rustica here? I think I'll start off. And for mine, I actually did a V-cut on it just to try it, and I actually kind of like it. I know it's going to be a problem a little bit later, but right now it's pretty good. It's got a good output of smoke on it. Has a good taste to it. It's really earthy. It's definitely an earthy cigar, which, I mean, it's Connecticut Broadleaf, so they usually are kind of earthy, and mixed with the Nicaraguan filler, you're definitely going to get some earth. So, but as of right now, I like it. Did that pretty well.
I tried to kill him.
Already tried to kill you?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I had the cap over the the front of the cigar, and I lit it, and it just immediately like embers off down on my shirt. I was like, motherfucker!
Gotta be careful with those closed feet.
Yeah, I think I actually yelped out loud, so that's gonna be fun for Ben to edit out.
If I edit it out.
Oh, you're going to. That'll be an Instagram or TikTok or whatever. Grim yelps like
Patreon.
a little Patreon.
OnlyFans?
Scream like a little girl. $5.99.
With your monthly subscription, you'll get a personalized girly scream every month from Graham.
Oh, that would be awful. Can you imagine, like, if we had even like 100 people that do the Patreon? If I had to do 100 girly screams in a recording session, I would get worse than.
At the $20 level, you scream their name.
Oh no, it's more than that. It's more than
It's more than that.
I am a classy whore, and things like that are a lot higher.
All right. How about you, Andy?
I like the way it feels. It's very, it's got good weight to it.
It does have a good weight.
Thinking about it, though, you're right. It's got a pretty earthy feel to it. And first light, I've only had a couple of puffs off of it, so I'm not going to throw a whole lot to the wind there. Looks good. It's a very nice looking cigar. So we'll see how it goes.
All right, fair enough. How about you, Graham, now that it's not killing you anymore?
It was trying to, sir. I fought it off like a champion. There was no girly screams whatsoever. It feels thick. It feels like it's very it's a weighted cigar.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, sorry, we forgot what we're doing. It's okay. Okay.
Bad. All right. How about you, Riley?
Well, first thing I notice is it's not really burning evenly on that, but I agree with Ben. It's Graham. It's a little heavier. Thought I had a hint of cardamom when I first lit it, but it went away real fast, and that earth taste came in. So it's really nice. So yeah, I agree. We'll see how it goes.
Cadbury cigars.
Stop looking at me like that, Ben. Stop looking at me like that, Ben. Guys, I'm scared.
I'm sorry, were you talking?
You cut your mic like 5 minutes ago. Robert, do you have an opinion? Robert, do you have an opinion? Oh, we're going to skip Robert. It's fine.
Robert's going to be doing his review, and there's going to be a black bar in front of his face. It's going to be like, wah, 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 wah.
And for Patreon, though, it'll do exactly that, but have the cadmium or whatever the fuck word, is the only word that's said the entire time, so they know why he got bleeped out.
Yeah. And now for an opinion that matters.
Damn!
Ouch. I feel awfully special, and sorry for the rest of you now.
No, I was pointing at Robert, just Robert.
No, it's all right.
That's fine.
I've got
I
a
don't get
little
no respect.
You just got to fix your tie.
Yeah, exactly. No respect.
So I went with a V-cut also, because a lot of times I'll do a V-cut on a torpedo kind of shape. I feel like maybe you get a different draw. I don't know. I like V-cuts.
You do. I feel the same way.
I got a little bit of a cosmetic issue, but I don't think it's going to affect the way the cigar smokes. So it's like a little bit of a hole in the wrapper towards the head, but I'm not worried about it at all. So far, similar to what you guys have been describing, kind of earthy, not overly strong. But pretty good. Looking forward to seeing how it grows a little bit.
All right, so we're about halfway on the cigar, or this steel rod, or this B&E tool, whatever you want to call it.
The baseball bat.
The baseball bat. Yeah, it kind of does look like
The Billy Club.
it's definitely gotten stronger. Smoke output is still primo. I really like the smoke output on it. Kind of a film in my mouth. It's very subtle though, so it's not bad. So I probably won't knock it off a point unless it gets worse. Like I said, smoke output's good. Taste is really good. I don't have the coffee flavor anymore. It's more. It's definitely an earthy taste to it. So so far, not bad. Not bad at all. And
oh, I haven't heard it that way in a while. I miss roll. I went back, grabbed the cellophane. So by the way, this is the Belly is the name of this one. B-E-L-L-Y, Belly. So 7.5 by 54.
Yep.
You can also use it to jack up the car on weekends.
I just put it behind the wheel for a block.
Yeah. To me, I'm with you. It's still earthy, but it's got a little spice to it, especially like in the retro hell.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still smoking pretty well. I still have some issues with it not keeping an even burn line, but I'm okay with that. It's not detracting from the experience, other than the fact that I have to put the microphone on mute long enough to go.
All right. So
Grambles.
how about Grambles?
Eh.
Is that all we get?
That wasn't good enough? Okay.
Monosyllabic. All right, gotcha.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't think the smoke output's that great, and it is burning weird, and there is a film in my mouth, but the flavor isn't intense in any way, shape, or form. So it's just a film. There's no I'm not getting any kind of lasting flavor to it or anything like that. So I don't know. I'm hoping it picks up.
Fair enough.
Or otherwise,
Yeah.
The shorthand version, gotcha.
Yeah.
Rabierto.
Yeah. So it finally went to burning season. Whoop. Here. They're very hard cigars to drag, pull, whatever. Not bad. I do detect the earth tones there. But yeah, so far it's going pretty good.
yeah, it's terrible.
And finally, Jackie.
I hear him through Ben's microphone before he registers in his microphone, like in an echo. I hear him through Ben first.
Yeah, we just have to live with it.
I thought it was
And
funny.
I'm not having any burn issues. It's pretty even. The draws tightened up a little bit. Don't see much tar, so I'm not going to try to recut it just yet. The earthiness has kind of leaned towards a little bit of sweetness on mine, which is kind of pleasant. It's not like a sugar dip, obviously sugar or something like that. It's just kind of like a sweet side of tobacco, and I kind of like it.
I think we should go ahead and rate them. Mine,
Okay.
we're going to take one more puff off of it. It turned into a full body cigar here close to the end. I haven't been drinking, but yet I'm slurring my words, so it has affected me pretty well. The smoke output on it, it's still been good for me. I don't know why others have had issues, but the smoke output's been fine for me. The earthy tone to it is not something I really like throughout my entire cigars. I mean, it's okay if it has a hint of it, but if it tastes like it through the entire cigar, it's not for me. So this one is probably going to get but the film in my mouth, it eased off, so it's not so bad. The probably about a 3.5 on this one. just because I'm getting the dizziness, and I can't say that I enjoyed it to the point where I don't mind the dizziness. I do mind it kicking my ass because it's just 3.5. How about you, Andy?
I got a little bit more left in mine, but the flavors were fairly consistent. Spicy picked up a little bit. I'm with you. It intensified after the halfway point from medium more to a full. I don't know that it's. I'm not slurring my words yet without having to think about it. But yeah, it's definitely grown in intensity. The draw has been easy from start, at least to this point. The bigger issue for me has been having to touch it up on a regular basis. But outside of that, it's been a good cigar. Definitely would suggest if you're going to have this, potentially get you a full meal. Maybe have a little chocolate or sugar hanging out nearby. I want to give it probably a 3.5 out of 5 works for me.
Yeah.
I can agree with that, and that's about where I'd put it. The shorter versions of this same cigar, I might rate a little higher. The length on this is a little bit longer than what I'm usually smoke. So that's not a detractor per se. It's just a mental note. Yeah, 3.5.
Yeah, 3.5. I agree with the 3.5. How about you, Graham?
Yeah, it was not my cigar. It was not like it was very thick. It was hard to draw. I didn't get any kind of taste out of it. Like I got the film that everybody was talking about, but I didn't it's weird of a taste in my mouth. Like it doesn't have any kind of like, I can't describe it as anything. It's not like earthy or cedary or mapley or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I tried punching a hole in it, like to give it an airway to see if it would draw better or smoke better. And as I said, like it was so thick that it resealed itself. So I really felt like I was fighting the cigar rather than enjoying it. And I mean, like that's the point of a cigar: is enjoyment, is relaxation, So it didn't really. It didn't go well for me. I'm gonna give it a 2.5, and which I don't do lightly, but it was not my cigar.
That's fair enough, man. Roberto? Okay.
Okay. Like I said, even when I lit it, it didn't burn even to start with. So I punched the holes in it. The drawing was harder. The input and the output were good, but I was really having to struggle with this one. I swear my words all the time, so it doesn't matter. But I'd say 3.
This is normal.
Inebriated.
So I'd say 3.
Fair enough. How about you, Zach?
I didn't have any real issues with the cigar up until this point where I left it alone too long and it went out. But that's okay. I'm about done with it. And I agree with Andy about the length of the cigar. I do prefer like a shorter cigar. And at the end of a cigar, I want to go, man, I wish I had more of that cigar. And this was, because it was a longer cigar, I was done. I don't care about relighting it. But no issues. I thought the flavor for me was pretty decent. I got that sweetness carried through till the end, and I thought that was kind of a nice flavor for the cigar, but with a little bit of that earthy undertone, like you were kind of describing. But overall, pretty pleasant. I'm gonna say I like 3.5 as a rating. It's an average cigar. It's what I would call a good cigar, but it's not an excellent cigar for me. I think I would probably like it in a Robusto or something a little bit shorter.
Fair enough.